See? I told you I'm Cardi B obsessed. I told you in my last video. Hey people, I am doing my 2018 luxury wish list. Even though if my husband was in the vicinity of this building, there is not meant to be a wish list. The point is, it is a wish list. It is what you wish you want to achieve. Maybe it's completely out of reach, but it's a wish list, people. And I've been seeing realistic wish lists going around. This is a not realistic wish list. That's maybe what I might call this video. This is the first wish list item I'd like to show you that I have been lusting over this for a long time. I don't want to change my wedding set, and I never would change my wedding set. A lot of people ask me to go over my set, to explain it, and things like that. It is, I guess I can just tell you, it's a cushion cut. The solitaire is a cushion cut. It has two tapered baguettes on the side, and then this actual wedding band, the wetter, is the garden. The Tiffany Garden band, but it is, as you can see, it's quite slight, very complimentary in kind of a juxtaposition. This band, just solely a band, I have been lusting over for ages. This is a picture of Lily Galici's hand, but I'll try and get closer shots of other bands, but it's basically oval shaped solitaires in a band, so made up in a band. I've been lusting over this for a long time. I told myself I would never, ever want a rodeo from Hermes, ever. Like, I just used to think it was so expensive and just kind of pointless because it's a bag charm, but this little rodeo, I have fallen head over heels in love with it. I would love to be able to acquire one off FASHIONPHILE, or I did see one on Glam Shock. You guys may have known I shopped off Glam Shock before. I got my Star Trail boots off Glam Shock and they're really great. I saw one on their site, but it has gone since. That little rodeo is very cute, I have to admit. Before I found my Star Trail boots, I wanted these. I wanted these in the reverse for so long. When I got into reverse monogram and warmed up to it, I wanted these platform, the platform desert boots for so long in the reverse. I think they're beautiful. So hard to find. I think Glam Shock might be able to find a pair, I'm not quite sure. These two I have tried on so many times. I have tried these sneakers on so many times at Vuitton. The runaway sneaker in monogram, just plain monogram. I do like them in the white in reverse, but I would get them dirty, I know that. I do like them in the black. I know that Minnie just got some. Hi, Minnie. And yes, they are really, really comfortable. I still have not worn my Gucci's, my Aces down there, so until then, it's a wish list, okay, people? This is in no particular order, by the way. This is just how it's coming up on my on my saved wish list. I love this. I love the Cartes. I love it in the black. I think it's so gorgeous. I told you I was in the market for a Louis Vuitton card holder, a flat card holder. I only have my Chanel in the chevron caviar, and it's getting worn. Look, I'm not gonna lie, the corners are a little bit worn. So I do like that, with like it's in the Mikasa line. I do like that for sure. But I also like it in the just the plain monogram, but that's, I think the other one is 5 cards and this is only 3 cards. I love these. I love these so much. I tried them on in a size. Did I try these on in a size too small? I think I tried them on in a size too small, like 38, where I really needed a 39.5 or a 39. When I was with Jen in Beverly Hills Rodeo Drive, Louis Vuitton, they are so gorgeous. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I really can't believe it. I know I've been here so many times. You know whose fault this is? It's your fault, Amanda. This is Lux Mummy's fault. Oh my gosh, Ralph. Excuse me, I have to shoo a dog. We have like 4 dogs that surround our property, and it's so hard to gate these properties because I guess they're just very lots of bushland and all the dogs get in. Okay, I know. It's crazy, right? I can't get away from it. I want a pair of red bottoms. I do love these, but I think I'll get more wear out of a pair of boots. I don't know. It's a lust situation. I've been down that road before. It is not a comfortable road to go down. I don't know if it works for me. It clearly didn't. So I don't know. It's just a lust situation. That's all I'm going to say. So you guys saw me just unbox my Tidal sunglasses from Celine. Now that I've got them and I've worn them a few times, I kind of want to go back and get the thin shadows in the black. I kind of want to do it. And then I saw this image the other day when I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I was like, oh my god, die. Khloe Kardashian was wearing them and they just looked phenomenal. Those vintage Chanel earrings, die. On my wish list has been, along with the card case, this item in a plain monogram. New, I looked at it twice, new with Serena, but I just can't shell out the money new for it. I don't know why. If you watched my luxury or how I afford luxury video, you may know my policy. I have a certain amount that I buy new and then certain amounts that I'll buy pre-loved, like dollar signs. I usually always say to myself, an SLG, I'm happy to buy new because it's not that far of a reach, do you know what I mean? It's not like, you know, you're forking out thousands upon thousands for a brand new handbag. But with this guy, I just can't justify it. I don't know why. I think it's because I already have one in the multicolor, in the Blanc, in the white. Okay. In my last vlog, I told you guys that I was looking at a black kind of, I don't know how did I put it in the vlog? I said like a grab and go everyday kind of handbag. That is what I mean. Even though, and I also said in the vlog, this is ridiculous because these are all black. But what I think I didn't articulate in that vlog is that I want something smooshy. I tried this on with Jen in St. Laurent, Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills when I was in California. This bag, the Lulu by St. Laurent, is unbelievable. It is so unbelievable in the small, medium, and the large. Even the toy Lulu is amazing. It is made up of like the Y quilting, which you can see, which is different to their other just chevron quilting, which is quite tight. This is a lot puffier, and it's in a Y shape, obviously for the Yves Saint Laurent. It is made up of 12 thick bounded layers of padding. Like, it's so smooshy and delicious. And I'm chasing a dream that a bag that got away, it didn't get away because I wasn't buying luxury back then, but a bag that one of my first sourcing trips to Hong Kong that I took right back when I first started my label, I saw this Chanel handbag and I was like, oh, that would convert to like 3,000 Australian dollars. No way, I can't afford that. But I always remember it. And it's not a specific memory. I can't say to you, oh, this was it was this handbag, because I can't remember what it was. But this Saint Laurent handbag brings back the feeling. This is so interesting, but I really, really think that this Valentino collection with the rock studs, but it's everywhere. I saw it in person. I think I was in Neiman Marcus when I was in California. And it is so gorgeous. It just all sparkles. And I have the rock stud heels. But something about it being all over and clustered in the way they've like really studded it. I love it in this like powder, so powder, powder, kind of pinky nude in the clutch. I think the bag's a little too heavy. I held the bag, it's quite big and heavy, but the clutch to just go out, like to go to weddings and stuff, oh, I just wish it wasn't that price point. That price point is killer. I would love another pair of rock studs. Can't justify it at all because there are my rock studs down there. I have worn them quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Date night, a few dinners, and in California. Oh, before the dog interrupted me, that's what I was saying about the Louboutins. Luxe Mummy. Amanda has such an awesome collection of Christian Louboutins, and oh, if I could get my hands on a pair of leopard, and I think they're pony hair leopard Pigalle Folies, because they're really comfortable, I heard. Oh, I can't find them anywhere. A pair of Valentino sneakers. Again, not realistic wish list, guys. Not realistic. Completely lustless, and I don't care. I just want to share this with you people. Love these. I love these in the pink with the camo. I love the maroon on the back. I think Jen even had a pair, did you, babe? I'm not quite sure, I can't remember. The idea of another Click H is really calling my name in a rose gold. I have my gold and black Click H, and I do wear it in the rose gold with like a pop of blue or like the nude. Oh, that'd be so beautiful. I think I would love to get a vintage pochette accessoire. I have no idea why. It is very nostalgic for me, actually. One of my friends at Fashion College used to have one when I was younger, and I always used to look at it and think like, oh my gosh, I wish one day I could get some Louis Vuitton. Okay, so that turned out. But I love that feeling, you know, I love that feeling. And I love nostalgic things like that. It is smaller. It is not the new model that's now discontinued, but like a vintage piece is smaller with a smaller strap, so it would just be essentially another pouch, which we know Jerusha has a million pouches. So I am definitely going to have a vlog sale. Get excited. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm calling it a vlog sale, but I guess I'll do it in a video. Maybe, I don't know. I sometimes see people like in the luxe community just post them on their Instagram and they sell them, and it's not a whole hoo-ha. But then I feel bad that maybe one of you want to know an item and you're not on Instagram and you miss out. And I hate that feeling. I hate knowing that you've missed out on something. I feel bad. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to do. But I will be selling my Gucci mini camera bag or mini blogger bag in the rose, porcelain rose that I did get. It is too small. I'm too worrisome. I just didn't reach for it. It didn't happen. I would prefer it in this. I would. The small with the flap, I just would. I don't know what I'm going to do. I also love the small in the black. I don't care if this bag is everywhere and played out. I'm not like that. I never care if something's in trend and then goes out. I never care. Okay, lastly, 2 handbags. This is, well, I think this is just a dream that I am chasing. It's a dream. I don't need it in my collection. I don't need another monogram bag in my collection, but I love it. I love the Montaigne BB. I loved my MM. I don't know what happened there. I still think I might have seller's regret. But I love this bag. It is so well made. The BB might work better for me. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. And I've seen a lot of people say they don't know. They say, oh, like when it first came out, I thought it was quite, you know, vintage looking or really kind of too simple for Chanel, like they wanted more logos or whatever, and then it was too understated. Something about it I really have fallen in love with. I am still going to say the hard base and the soft calfskin top reminds me a lot of my VIP flap from Chanel, which is the first Chanel bag that I bought from FASHIONPHILE. And that was one thing I didn't really love about that bag. It was really solid and really smushy on top, but I don't understand why I'm so drawn to the Gabrielle for that reason. I think because it's a zipper top, so it's almost like a tote, but not. Hand in hand, I will still mention on the end here my lust love for the CC delivery tote. The CC delivery tote in the small. I don't particularly like it in the large that opens like a tote, like you can open it with 2 handles. The small is 1 handle with a flap on the front of it. That varnished calfskin leather and the way it has the resin plastic handle is Chanel from the shopping center collection. I can't get over that bag. Alrighty guys, I think that brings me to the end of my 2018 luxury wish list. Totally out of this world. Totally my every lust. Not realistic whatsoever. However, I will say last year was a massive year for acquiring new items for me. It was not the goal, but I did it. That was on my wish list. In just the Pegasus 55, I ended up getting the Pegasus Ligier Business 55. So it is sitting in my room. So I do know that I can achieve these goals if I visualize and work hard enough. You know, I can achieve the goals. It's not completely unrealistic. It's just probably directionally and budget-wise not too smart. I do want to keep my baby in clothes, so maybe we will tailor the wish list. But that is everything that is buzzing around in my head that I love looking at on Instagram, and I love looking on Pinterest and watching YouTube videos, and I'm happy I could share it with you guys. If you enjoyed my wish list video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and wish to do so, guys, that would be really great. There is a button below with a bell next to it. If you hit that bell, you will get notifications of all my new videos. I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Peace.